time for an upgrade. I just want sand. Fine. Did it sink? It sank. And there it goes. Well, it hasn't despawned yet, so that's encouraging. Well, now that was unexpected. It doesn't hit him. On the one hand, it's a failure because evidently in Java, the trident doesn't hit them. after the initial hit. On the other hand, it's a success because I got a trident to float for more than 1 minute. And I was able to find that out. Oh yeah, let me show you something here, Blessed. We look here. We go to this one. Let's go here.
There's another piston right over there, another piston there, another piston there. So it has to look just like this, as you can see. Don't get confused. It should just look just like that. My Instagram, and I will rant. And lastly, over here as well, boom. So it's going to be looking, just up a lever and put it on a piston over here, flick it 2 times. Once you flick it 2 times, it will continuously do that. This is the trident killer. Now let's say trident killer is ready, and once the mobs fall down, their loot will still be over here. You want to get the loot and put it into your chest. You probably already have it.
Yeah, blah 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 blah.
So these two
show it
below over.
Show it.
Pretty decently, okay.
Show it.
Will keep on moving just like that, and boom, you are pretty much done with the entire trident killer. Now as you can see in the chest, there's actually nothing in the chest. That's what happens to them, and all their loot will be deposited in that chest. And you also do get your XP. As you can see, loot started coming in quickly, just like trident killer in almost to all those.
Hello everyone, Silent here and welcome back to another Bedrock Edition tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to build an ultra simple and reliable drowned farm for your Bedrock Edition worlds. This is an overworld.
You see that?
Hello everyone, Silent here and welcome back to another Bedrock Edition tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to build an ultra... Both of your tridents will kind of realign themselves, and that is how you know they are actually getting activated, and they will actually... is that if you are absolutely dumping mobs pushed out by the water at blocks, you don't need these corner blocks, so feel free to remove those ones. We're super duper fast with a comparator clock, and that basically allows the trapdoor to open and close rapidly, which updates the tridents and makes them think that they're falling, and then they don't fall, and then that basically activates them. So as you can see, that is able to kill this creeper when it's inside of the minecart, and anything that happens to be touching that trident will take damage from it. So of course we're going to be using a minecart.
Oh, that's another kind of trap. There's so many ways. Yeah. Let's try that other one. That's so weird. Yep. Fine. Get in there. Okay. Oh. Get out of here. we'll try that then. Don't look at me. I don't. Just to be sure. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, that's right. My bad. Oh, come on. No, I'm good. Thank you. Does he have a beard? Okay. Just to be clear about this, I'm gonna just back away a little bit. We don't let that one happen right there.
Both of your tridents will kind of realign themselves. Or is actually a little bit more. Use a locator map to tell of your trident killer. We're gonna place some regular fences to the right of that, and then surround the entirety of the bug alert for 1.17.10 plus XP visually appears to be where against those blocks. Remove those and now place some glass blocks on the opposite side of it like so. Go ahead and place in a line of 4 blocks in these directions. And
where were you showing the creeper?
1 block there. Top of trapdoors, and then we are activating them super duper fast with a comparator clock, and that basically allows the trapdoor to open and close rapidly, which updates the tridents and makes them think that they're falling, and then they don't fall, and then that basically activates them. So as you can see, that is able to kill this creeper when it's inside of the minecart, and anything that happens to be touching that trident will take damage from it. So of course we're going to be using a minecart, that way the mobs don't actually push around that trident and dislodge it from that location, eventually breaking the farm. Unfortunately, the thing about the single trapdoor is that it's not relog proof, so if we leave the game and rejoin, all of those tridents are going to fall down. It doesn't happen every single time, but they do fall down pretty often, and that's not really a safe thing, because then you gotta basically rebuild the entire inside of your trident killer. So in today's design, we're using doubled trapdoors, basically one on top to actually activate the trident, and then one on the lower side to actually prop up the trident and prevent it from falling back down. Even with the doubled trapdoors, it's still an extremely good idea to churn off the trident killer before leaving the area or logging out of the game. By the way, none of the trident killers in today's video work for cave spiders. Cave spiders are absolutely evil, and you should another player. So how exactly does this trident killer work? Well, it's actually pretty.
It works in Bedrock. That's how it works. He's literally standing in it. Okay. Well, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work at all. I know, Ryu. But it's so disappointing. He threw it. Yeah, but that shouldn't make the difference, obviously. It's literally stabbing down over and over again and doing 0 damage. Yeah. So just out of curiosity, what if it is an arrow? You need to move. Go away. Thank you. Of course. Well, I meant to do glass, but okay. Oh yeah, it's ridiculously far. Never hit him. I'm incredibly disappointed by this. I mean, I'm not just disappointed. Okay, it's not that I'm just just to point out, I'm proud that I was able to get this to work. I'm happy with the work that we did to make it functional, to make it so we could see that you can't damage things repeatedly with a falling weapon, because we physically saw it repeatedly falling in multiple ways and doing 0 damage, as if the weapon was not there, both with a trap door and this guy, who's still swimming with a trident that's just floating there. As if it wasn't. It doesn't matter to it. There's been a trident there this whole time. He just does not care. And that's with mixing up the trident so it was going around the whole thing. Doesn't matter. And look at it. This could not be any clearer with a trident for floating in water. And that cannot be any clearer with a trident with just simple fall damage. An arrow and a trident continuously falling does not damage mobs. So the only real way of auto killing, mobs and getting XP, as far as I can tell, is shooting it with an arrow out of a dispenser. I think that counts as a player kill. No, they had to be submerged in the water. This one's not submerged. If mob equals skeleton, then doggos count for player kills too. Interesting. Problem with that, first of all, thorns. Thorns will damage the dogs. Second, trying to do a drowned thing. Drowned aren't skeletons. That just leaves that the best way of doing this, if you want to do a large amount of kills, is just gather up a bunch of them, get a sword with sweeping edge, and if it's undead smite, wait a while and slash. It's literally the best thing you can do. Hey, you want to see something cool? I've been doing some testing. So there are this type of trap in Bedrock Edition that we've been testing out and trying to get to work in Java. In Bedrock Edition, if you take a trident and you have it repeatedly falling without ever really fully touching the, well, basically, if you have it fall repeatedly, it could touch the ground as long as the ground eventually falls out from underneath it, ergo a trapdoor or a piston. Then that trident can continuously damage mobs in such a way where you can constantly be killing them with player kills and getting the XP automatically. I've got like 6 videos queued up right there showing that happening in Bedrock. In fact, very clearly in Bedrock. We look at showing this for the 6 people that just showed up because it's interesting.
Fascinating. We have some tridents sitting on top of trapdoors, and then we are activating them super duper fast with a comparator clock, and that basically allows the trapdoor to open and close rapidly, which updates the tridents and makes them think that they're falling, and then they don't fall, and then that basically activates them. So as you can see, that is able to kill this creeper when it's inside of the minecart.
Calypso, no. Calypso, no. Calypso, no. Hey. No. You leave him alone. No. Calypso's afraid of my dad. It's ridiculous. And we live with them now. So. Well, that one's swimming with a trident. Pardon me. Get. Move. Fine. I said move. Fine, you go in there too. Fine, get out of here. We'll get more of you. If we do the same thing that we saw in that video, I just did it with an arrow, but it can be done with a trident too. That one's gonna fall through. That one's perfect. Oh, dude. And of course, it's a kid next. Go on. Yeah, they just don't care. It's not a hitbox thing. It just doesn't work. It just does not work. I find that very interesting. I especially love that guy's swimming with it. Okay, well, That didn't work. That didn't work at all. Get my crap back. That so sucks. Because the drowned farm is not speedy. Making it speedy. I mean, I can make a drowned farm. I can make a very large drowned farm. I can make a very effective... You're now stone on the ground. I can make a very effective drowned farm. It could get like 1,000 drowned an hour or something like that. It's fine. It's not that difficult because they're easy mobs to kind of control their spawning of. That's not the problem. The problem is doing it on a server without it looking like a giant farm that you just built in the sky. Because that's what you would have to do to make it effective. Yeah, to be fair with you, I didn't need it, evidently, because it didn't work. So this is effective for AFK farming of them at all. This does its job. It does kill them. That was probably for me killing them. Yeah, and that's the third Nautilus shell. I got 2. That's the third. That's a recent addition. It is quite effective at attracting them. They go right over there. Go in here. Get sucked up. And they auto die. It's very effective. Mostly. Do get a little bit of an issue of them going over the edge sometimes. And it's doing a good job because you can see that, I mean, they're spawning around the egg and they're walking right to it. It's working well. I'm happy with the spawn rates of this thing for an AFK thing. For a server AFK thing that does not have an actual spawner, I think this does an absolutely perfect job. We got a good height. See, that one literally just spawned in front of our eyes. That guy literally just spawned there. We just saw him spawn. It's actually a little bit better in the day. Well, I don't know if it's better in the daytime or in the nighttime. It's just in the daytime, they're stuck on the ground, so that they more easily walk to the eggs that are down there, which is good. I was thinking about that fourth bowl. You'd actually want 3 trapdoors. You don't want one right there because then they'll just stand on the trapdoor. It would have to be on the opposite side, and then you put 2 trapdoors on the walls over the top of it, all of them closed. well, all of them open, so that they'll not step on the opposite side and get stuck there too. You need to prevent that from happening too. So, yeah, I was thinking about that. Just haven't gone in there and done it. I wouldn't mind enough Nautilus shells to make a second one, too. I have a second Heart of the Sea. I wouldn't mind being able to make a second conduit. Like, my conduit over there does not reach, like, here. Out there. So yeah, we do get a cutoff for the conduit around here. I wouldn't mind having it extend a little bit further by just going down there, putting another one, maybe going over there and putting one, maybe going over there and putting one, having there'd be more conduits around the area. I wouldn't mind being able to do that. That'd be kind of cool. And for the AFK part, for getting Nautilus shells, this is effective. It's doing a good job. But not getting tridents is not an auto trident farm. And that sucks. Alright. Let's go back to here. Okay, so I've been working on extending out the place. I think that I'm going to have the inventory be like the hallway. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to take... Let's just go like this. I like these blocks. They are very, very nice. They're going to be my main block. Although I'm going to use copper for a lot of the trimming. That's my plan. We just don't have a lot of it yet. It's still got to cook. We have a lot of copper to cook. Running low on coal, though. Let's save some. I think we're going to have to grow us some trees and make some charcoal. Either that or we're going to have to get a whole lot of blaze rods, and I don't think we got that. I ain't got a ton of lava either. We just got all the iron. Iron looks nice. I'm happy to see that. I think we're going to do copper as a lot of the trim. Haven't fully decided how we're going to do that. But I do want to go ahead and have like the stones here. And then maybe like the woods here and so on and so on. Have breaks in here for walls to go through to go to things. Yeah. Might as well go ahead and break this out here. Put that in. I really do like that look. We're gonna break out all this so we can, and we gotta get above it too, obviously. Because we're gonna have a chest. We gotta have a block open above it so that we can see the chest. Although for that, we can just go ahead and make some of these into half slabs. Problem with this is I don't think it's going to look very good. There, bless. I was worried that was going to get a glitch look to it. And I guess I could just flood that too. There's like no reason not to flood that, right? Yeah, that's what I was worried about right there. That looks good. And ASOS. Base. Just base work, really. I was working on something I thought that was pretty cool that didn't work. How'd it go with Hun? He says, totally not already knowing. When did I see your base? Oh, when I was working on enchanting. Where the frick did I get that? Hi there. Where'd you get his string? Have a wheat. Enjoy. Definitely saw something. Get the iron. So disappointed that didn't work. I'm gonna keep saying it because I'm so disappointed that that didn't work. Because it should have, and that sucks. Alright, let's get some stone. I think... Okay, that's what I thought. I need to cook a little more stone again. Alright, give me this. I gotta go get a bunch of wood for, or I need to go I need to go mining for coal. Not that big of a deal, since I think there's a cave that connects here. I could go through to get some coal and copper, which I wouldn't mind getting. Go still touch a bunch of it. You know, if there's anything left, which there does not seem to be a lot left. Where's the hole? There it is. So... dang. I haven't made one yet? Really? Well... I think that's what we want to do. We want to cut the copper. So we make it into blocks of copper, then we cut the copper, right? There. Then we can do whatever we want with it. Okay. Hun be a giggling. Okay.
Gross, dirty water.
Well, you're giggling like a little schoolgirl, hon. I think you are okay with it.
It looked like a schoolgirl because there was something raining inside.
Yeah, you were having fun.
Details? Don't give him excuses.
That's an important detail.
Got rained on.
Oh no. Why did I say 98?
99.
Weird. Ooh. Like that.
Get chilled from my wet hands.
Does honey want a punny?
Honey wants a punny.
We had a very good meal today.
Honey wants a punny. Honey wants a punny. Honey wants a honey wants a honey wants a punny. Honey. 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 Honey for honey. So I accidentally put a ball of yam in my bank account, and a year later they gave me 2 back. That's interesting. Yarn, not yam. Yam made no sense. Ball of... It still looks like yam.
Wait, you did that one yesterday. You did that yesterday.
It looks like yam from this direction, for the record, without glasses.
Cam.
I didn't hear this one yesterday.
Cam.
I put a ball of yarn. And a year later, they gave me 2 back.
Cam.
No, don't you dare. You get away from the... No.
Say it.
Get away from the timeout button. Unhand the timeout button. Dang it.
But
it was
that's a
already...
repeat.
Not to me.
That's a repeat.
Not to me. It's okay. It's okay.
You're saved by the kiss.
Or time him out. You. No.
You just like doing that.
Just like your grin every time we do that. And the way your little nose wrinkles right up there when you laugh. Did you know that?
No.
Little nose wrinkles up that come up when you giggle. You're the cutest. See, there they are.
I'm glad you're having fun.
See, there's the nose.
Oh, you're adorable.
There's the nose wrinkles.
You are adorable. Stop being so adorable. I mean, don't, but... Okay, now you're just... That's... Now we're forced... Okay, a little bit too much forced now. So how you doing? How are you doing on the server, hon?
We'll find out tomorrow.
Have you built a house yet?
No.
Have you built a shed yet?
Have I built a dock yet?
Have you built an anything yet?
Yes.
What did you build?
A dock.
What did you do with the dock?
Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the clouds float away.
Wow, I gave you that one.
Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
Okay, you need to now do a stream sitting on the dock. Because that would be...
Back has an image to it hold. You can't be impersonating with you smooching him. See, his nose gets all wrinkly way up there, way up by his eyeballs when he giggles. His cheek smiles so big that it gets little nose wrinkles.
I did big science today, hon, and I was very disappointed by the results.
Pack thinks my build is too big. You did big science?
I did big science, and I was very disappointed.
For the drowned,
Killer.
for the drowned trap.
And it did not go well.
I bet she could do like 3 hours on the dock. Yep.
You know, I'm trying to play here!
I'm committed to the bit! Anazos has helped me work on computer things.
Mm-hmm.
You were trying so hard to squeeze me. You were trying so hard to be all stoic. I tip on my toes every time, I'll have you know. This is exercise.
Do you?
I do.
Why?
To go around this. Otherwise, I just go. And to get. I'm getting right up here. If I just lean forward, I hit there.
I see.
So I have to up on my toes to get up to there. You know it's coming. Because she's short? Ain't that the truth?
Stop being so freaking cute.
It's getting all wet there from all the repeated. You've had like 25,000 smoochies. You get a little bit of a wet spot right there. I'm moisturizing your. I know I'm moisturizing you.
That you are.
I have to do it everywhere.
You don't have to everywhere, no.
I have to pick a new spot. Now that one doesn't work because I mooshed the microphone. I mooshed the microphone.
What are you doing now? Don't dampen my forehead.
I'm cutting out the smoochy part.
Yeah, that's not. No, we're not cut. No.
Oh, we're
No.
not cutting out the smoochy part. Okay. Uh-oh. Look, we're playing the cup game with your nighttime medicine. I can't substitute. There's no substitute. I have to smooch you now.
Trying to stay alive and work
Tried
on
to
the
switch
server.
the up and down on my toesies to just skipping that and going right for the damp smoochy bit, and you said not to.
No.
Therefore,
No, that's why you were getting away with it so far.
I love how Black is like, this is my life now.
I mean, it is.
He loves
There's
it.
worse problems.
Life status still a mess.
So when are you streaming again?
Life
and not being in my
update.
stream.
Life update still a mess. Your mom and I watched Hoarders together tonight
Uh-huh.
because I knew you were gonna be going.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You're pulling in the chair.
I'm pulling what?
You're pulling the chair.
That's because your chair went that way, so I fixed you and put you back this way.
Hon.
I returned your
You're-
chair.
Hon, I'm trying to do stuff.
I
And I keep moving.
I returned your chair. That
Do
was
you know how hard this is?
that was sudden and unprepared. All of a sudden, I got knocked around there. On to his dying day, my father. Okay, can you get rid of the I'm going to time out him button so I could actually see it? Oh, thank you. Insisted that he was 5'9". We have a photograph from my uncle's wedding where he's obviously shorter than my mother and she was 5'6". My shorts got all wet from your dad. Flying rain.
Poor
It
thing.
was raining in the house. I know couples that are like that. I'm taller than you. As she looks down at him. We're the same height. Really? You're only taller than me because you wear heels. No shoes on.
No, I didn't do that.
Wasting time.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Last time. Are these done?
What are you doing?
Why aren't they oxidizing?
Because they're underwater. They need oxygen to
No,
oxidize.
They oxidized underwater last time.
Maybe they fixed that.
Water is partially oxygen, hun. It's a
Hydrogen dioxide.
it's H2O.
And outside.
2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen.
And
It's a third one. It's a
outside
third
is-
oxygen.
Oh. Because it's outside. Your mom's brother is 6'2", his wife is 5'2". That's a lot different. The foot. Is he shooting bubbles at you?
Tridents.
Oh, that's the trident leaving the bubbles. I'm like, I never saw the trident leave his hand. I just see that he's just spitting at you. I mean, the trident never actually went anywhere. He just spat at you a lot.
Really gotta get looting 3. So I can.
Don't you feel bad? You just murderized babies.
Why does that say 9 out of 100?
Why did it say 0 out of 100?
Because I hit him.
You know, the only time I get to smooch you on the cheeks or on the side of your face is when you're live. And even then, I don't usually get to reach here where I'm aiming for. Did you know that?
No.
Because every time I go like this, you go like this. You turn your head, and I'm like,
Because, yeah. I wonder why I do that.
Since Honey did not see this, Honey, how do pigs celebrate the 4th of July? They hold an independence. Independent, get it? Because they're dancing in the pen.
I
In
get
the
it.
piggy pen. In
Yes,
the
I get
piggy
it.
pen dance.
I get it.
In the piggy pen dance.
I get it.
Is that the sounds the drones are making over there?
Kind of. There's tickling my nose.
Oh.
You're. I am so thankful. And you are a very lucky man. And
I am not a man.
That's true. I am a very lucky man, and you are a very lucky woman. But man, you're annoying right now.
I was annoying your dad too. And all he went, your breast stinks. Go away. I was crashing him. I was harassing him. Did your mom send a picture?
I don't know.
Give me your phone.
I'm a little bit pun.
Don't try. She did. See, she took a picture. This is not a very flattering picture.
I could have sworn I had this oxidize on me before underwater.
Help! It says help.
Mm-hmm.
I also discovered your dad has very soft skin.
Yeah, there we go. See? It does work.
What? Oh, hey!
You,
Of course it oxidizes
how much the amount you
underground.
moved
You
me?
know why? Because there's double the oxygen. Because it's H2O.
I like need to flex to hold position. Why did you do that?
You need a VR headset, not for VR, but so I can't quite reach in front of his screen quite so easily. Ooh, I can see the restraint in those eyes.
Much.
Much restraint.
Much restraint.
You could wiggle you around a little bit.
Hun? Okay, now you're knocking my headphones off. I need to hear, hun. Hun. It is 11:20 at night. I'm assuming Midlet's in bed.
Yes.
Okay. Why aren't you?
Because you're going to be on late.
Honestly, I'm starting to run out of things to do right now because my big project, my big project was a failure.
I blocked my smoochy spot.
So
There's that giggle face with the wrinkle.
go to bed, hon.
Okay.
Please go to bed, hon.
Now that looked a little more like tears. No tears.
I don't want to do a server tour. I am not your average person who is just like, hey, let's do another server tour. Let hun do that type of thing.
He just wants me to see.
I want to get things done.
Big Bill.
Are you pinching my nipple? Well, and you're still doing it?
There's no proof it's not on camera.
Are you kidding me?
No. Let me do it again.
No!
He's so cute. Honey,
I feel your positioning.
No video proof. I resist the whole time.
Thank you, Fire and Lily. You tell her. Go to sleep. Oh.
I really did play a cup game, though.
Well done.
It got flipped perfectly. Drink some water.
Hun, go to bed. Go to bed. I will drink some water. You go to bed. Wow. Oh. Oh, now I need to go to the next height. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So one more, and we'll get all 14. pack loves Hun so much, this is proof. You think? In case you needed any. There you go. Okay, now I just need the other side. And the trident. Okay. That should do it. Wow, I was supposed to be holding that the whole time. I completely forgot. I'm supposed to be recharging my pick. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I figured that this would be an effective way of doing it, since it's really easy to go into the third dimension underwater and just put some kelp next to it, so it's easy to just kind of place it there. I figure this would be a really good way of oxidizing it. But underwater may reduce the speed at which it oxidizes. I don't know. A little lag on that one. Does in fact oxidize it though, so I'm happy with it on that front. I just need a really lot of this stuff to turn green. There. Oh, you know where I should have done this? Ow. Right there. I could have been standing there the whole time. That would have made a ton more sense. Why does it look like it's lit under? Oh, duh. Hold on. There we go. Still intact. Yep. Let's go get lost in a cave really quick. I'm gonna go home. I did want to set something up in the home base one, entrance. I just wanted to get that done, and it's done. There it is. See how far this gets me. Okay, so I want right here, 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 here. We're gonna need more, aren't we? Not that one. Well, not that it matters. I'm planning on replacing that one anyway, so that's fine. I'd like that to be filled with light. Frog lamps, specifically. I think that would look really good. Need more sand. Did he actually Drew, you're awesome. It was Drew, right? Yeah, if you're looking for die. Yeah, Drew. We need a portal. Frick, I need obsidian. Where am I gonna get water? There you go. Thank you, map. Oh, you jerk. Okay. I was not expecting this much activity right now. Not what I mean, hon.
Coming in for the smooch.
Come here. What's the matter, hon? You're not coming in for the smooch?
You're in a dangerous situation.
I am, huh?
Exactly. You're in a dangerous situation. I wouldn't want to distract you. You still underwater?
No.
I was gonna say, how the heck that camper get underwater?
Didn't. I came looking for lava.
You asked for it.
I asked for it then.
And I gave it to you now that you were safer.
Did you just blend my water?
I used water.
Much bleh. Oh. Well, I just accidentally found diamonds. That's supposed to be me. My name is not Diamond. Eleven, 13, 14. Portal. Alright, I'll work on that next time. Or off camera. One of the two. Alright, I'm done for now. Alright. I might go back on later and do some side stuff, but I'm pooped. I mean, we got stuff to do tomorrow too, so I'm gonna call it. Let's send you guys off to see Self.
Oh, it's the 4th of July, so I'm not sure when I'll be on here, but I'll probably be on at some point.
Tomorrow is the 4th of July, so I don't know when I'll be on here, but I'll probably be on at some point.
If Hun will let me.
Is what?
If Hun will let me.
If Hun will let me?
Because it's the 4th of July.
Because it's the 4th of July.
Ma have plans for me.
And she may or may not have plans for me. Do you have plans for me?
Mine, I have plans.
But we're not going to see fireworks. Because it's going to be the equivalent of 95, overcast, rainy, and smoggy. I'll be on at some point tomorrow, but I'm going to go ahead and call it here. 95 Shade! Oh, you're last today! Well, on the other hand, yay! You are the last person to show up today! Congratulations! I usually say it that way. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and call it there. I will see you guys tomorrow. All best tips and results, but you guys will survive. But that's good, dude. Hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a good one. Have fun with Dark Friend. Bye-bye!